Hello there. I'm so excited to be talking to you today. Few months ago, the UK government announced that Nigeria is one of the countries that can now easily get teaching job in the UK. And that came with a lot of amazing developments. As we speak now, a lot of teachers are trying to get their way through the application. In this video, I will be taking you through one of the first steps that you want to take. You want to check your eligibility to apply for qualified teacher status in England. That's one of the first steps. You want to first be sure that you are eligible. Once you are eligible, you start putting your documents together, then you apply for your QTS straight away. I hope you are as excited about this as I am. My name is Arikioyo Abdurrafil, and I'm a teacher, and I'm dedicated to helping you through this UK application journey. I've put up together a simple ebook that is going to serve as a guide that can guide you through the application process. I will attach the link to the group in the description section. You can check it so that you can have an exact idea of what exactly you should be doing and how you should be going about it. Now let's get started. So I want to make this application live. So I'll be doing this for myself. I'll be checking my own eligibility, as you can see. So this is the process. The link will be shared also on the description section where you can test your eligibility or check your eligibility. Okay, so I start now. Now check, have you used the service before? I will say no so that I can continue. Which country? I'm a Nigerian, so I'll put Nigeria, and you can see Nigeria is on the list. So that's a good news. Anyone can do this now, as long as you have the qualifications. Do you have a teaching qualification that was completed in Nigeria? Do you have your PGDE? Do you have bachelor's in education? Do you have NCE in addition to degree? You understand? This is very important. The UK government does not accept NCE. They will accept your PGDE, they will accept your bachelor's in education, and of course you have to have your degree. Now, so I say yes, and that's why I'm applying. I have this. Do you have a degree? Yes, I do. So this is what I was talking about. It has to be a degree, at least a bachelor's degree. Are you qualified to teach children aged 11 to 16? You should be qualified to teach children between the primary and secondary age range. You understand? Age 11 to 16. So at least you should be able to teach that. So I would say yes, because that's the age range I'm teaching now. Now, this is so interesting. So you want to look at which subject can you teach here? Or are you qualified by the virtue of your degree to teach? Math, science, biology, chemistry, physics, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Latin, Mandarin, Russian, and Spanish. So I'm qualified to teach physics and maybe math. So it means I'm eligible there. How long have you been employed as a recognized teacher? Under 9 months, 9 to 20 months. Mine has been, for more than 20 months now. So I continue. Please note that for every information you are supplying, you will give a proof, a documented proof that will allow you to prove that you actually either have the experience or you have the degree and all of that. And please note that your degree, they will require your transcript. So you can't make anything up. So they will require your transcript before you can get the degree. Before you can confirm your degree. So please take note. So if you don't have your transcript, you have to start getting that ready. Now this one says, do you have any sanction or restriction on your employment record? No, I don't have. I can still teach. You are eligible to apply for, so you can see now, I've been confirmed to be eligible. Say based on the information you've given us, you can apply for QTS. Preparing to apply, if you decide to apply, you will need to provide a range of evidence. This is what I was talking about. We'll ask you to upload some scans, photos, and original files. You may want to spend some time gathering all the documents you need before you start your application. Once you begin, we will sign you out if you are inactive for 60 minutes. you need to complete your application within 6 months of starting. Can you see now? So it means it is advisable that you get everything ready before you start your application. So what we'll ask for, you will need to provide the following evidence when you apply. Now, proof of identity. Let's say you can get this on the link yourself, your passport, date of birth certificate, national identity card. Have you changed your name? If you have changed your name, if you are married and you change your name, or for whatever reason you are changing your name, you need to provide an evidence that you changed your name, right? Proof of qualification. You must, no, sure. You must hold a teaching qualification that is equivalent to UK's level 6 or higher. Check you hold a qualification that is equivalent or higher than, so you click on this to be able to check. Now, if that qualification is equivalent to level 6, but it's not a degree, you must also be able to provide evidence that you hold a separate degree. Now, we need to understand the level to which your qualification were focused on developing practical teaching skills. So these are just things you have to provide. For any qualification you submit, you need to provide a certificate and a transcript or diploma supplement. So these are the things you need to get available. Now, proof of English language ability. There are 4 ways you can do that, as you can see on their website. So this is exactly from their website. One way is that you are born or have citizenship of these countries, and Nigeria is not on this list. So you can use that to prove. Now, if you studied in an exempt country, it means it's either you are born here, you are a citizen here, or you studied here. So if you studied in US or in Canada or in Jamaica or in Ireland or Wales, like that, automatically you can prove that you can prove your English language ability by studying there. I think the one that is applicable to most of us is if you studied in a country that is not exempt. If your teaching qualification or university degree was taught exclusively in the English language. Now, for most Nigerian universities, we were taught in English language. So all we need to do is to get this document called Medium of Instruction from the university, which we explained to the UK that the medium of instruction is actually English. So this is what I think is applicable to most of us. But if you don't want to go through this route, you can also go and write your IELTS. Can you see it here? You know, IELTS SLT Consortium, right? So they accept this also. So you have these 2 options. Either you provide your MOI, medium of instruction, or you provide your IELTS. So these are the 2 ways you can prove your eligibility. So to prove that you are recognized as a teacher, this is very important. Now, you have to prove that you are recognized as a teacher, and you should request it. You need to provide letter of professional standing from TRCN. Can you say Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria? Then you should request it by emailing. So you send it to your request to this email. You cannot, this is very important, you cannot send this document yourself. Instead, you must contact TRCN and ask them to send it directly to us, that is to them, at this email. So TRCN will supply the UK government with this with your information through this email. So you can contact the TRCN through. So if you have your TRCN already, just start doing this. Ask them, send a mail to them, let them send it to the UK through that email. I'm sure the TRCN will be aware of this by now. And these are the things that your document must confirm. So if you are sending mail to TRCN requesting for them to send your license to the UK, then they need to include all this information. So please take note. And this must be dated within 3 months of your applying to QTS. So this is very important. If you do not receive this document within 90 days of the date that you submitted your application, we need to close your application. Can you see? That's very important. So you have to be very careful. TRCN will require you to pay 60,000 Naira. This is where payment is important. And provide copies of your teaching document. You also need to provide your QTS application reference number as proof. So it means that sending your TRCN document to to UK is not free. You have to pay 60K, you know, to TRCN, as you can see on the screen. You have to pay 60K to TRCN before they can now send your information by email to the UK government. Now, proof of work history. Now, this is the way you can prove your work history, right? You need to show you've completed, you've been employed as a teacher in a school for 1 UK school year. That's 9 months of active teaching time or more since becoming recognized as a teacher. So experience, you have to show your experience, you know. That's also very important. The details are here. Certified translation. Now, if your document is not in English, this is not really applicable to us, but in case it's applicable to you, you have to translate your document to English because that's the only language that the UK understand. So these are all the information that you needed, and I think if you get all of that ready, just click here to apply for QTS and you can move on from there. I really wish you good luck. This is a place to start, but I think that you also need more information to be able to know exactly what you should do. And I have detailed those information into my ebook called Ultimate Guide to Land UK Teaching Job. It has everything. People have been buying the book, and the reviews has been extremely wonderful. So when you get the book, you get a free checklist, and you also get to be added to an exclusive WhatsApp group where you can ask questions and you can share your experiences as you apply, and you can be held responsible, to keep applying, because it can get overwhelming, you know, to apply for, you know, about 6 months. But if you have people around you that are doing the same thing, you get encouraged and you get motivated to keep applying. So you'll be added to such a group once you buy, you get the Ultimate Guide to Land a UK Teaching Job. So I hope to see you very soon on the group so that we can keep chatting. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.